Okay, so today we're going to talk about finding the probability of dependent events. So last time we talked about independent events, so things that have nothing to do with each other, like rolling a die and then spinning a spinner. Those things aren't dependent on each other. But dependent events like picking a marble out and then leaving that marble and then picking a second one. Your second one is going to be dependent on the fact that you already removed one. So when we want to find the probability of dependent events, we find the probability of whatever event A is, the first one, then we multiply it by the probability of the second one, given the fact that A has already happened. So we're assuming that A has happened, and that's going to change. That's what we're going to be multiplying by our probability. So we're just going to do one example because I think these are things that you have done before in your life. All right, so it says a bag contains $21 bills. So we have 20. We have a pen that is not writing. Here we are. All right, so we have 20 $1 bills and we have 5 $100 bills. You randomly draw a bill from the bag, set it aside, and then draw another one. Find the probability that both events A and B will occur. So inside of our bag, we have 25 bills total because we have $21 and 5 $100. So we have 20 bills total. So we want to know what's the probability that the first bill is $100 bill. So there are 5 $100 bills. We have 20 bills total. So the first thing we'll have will be 5 out of 20. And then we're going to multiply that by the second event, given that the first one has already happened. So now, since we've removed one of these hundreds, we have 19 bills inside because now we have 4 hundreds. So the second bill is 100. So the second one would be 4 over 19. And we will multiply these together in order to find what this probability is. We could reduce this as we go to make it a little bit easier. So this would become 1 over 4 times 4 over 19. So we will get 4 over 76. And then you can keep it like this, but on Schoology, you're going to need to write a percent. So 4 divided by 76 is equal to 0.052. So that's going to be 5% or 5.2%. So there's a 5% chance that you pull out a $100 bill, you put it aside, and then the second one you pull out is also a $100 bill. So again, when you want to find the probability of a dependent event, you're going to find the probability that the first thing happens, and then what's going to be happening is something is not going to be replaced. So you're basically going to have less, so like one less. And then you're going to multiply it by the second event happening, given that the first one did happen. And then you'll multiply them, and that gives you your probability. So do the questions on Schoology, won't take you long. If you have questions, email me or talk to your friends. Okay.